Alright, makeup geeks, I have a fun all-in-one video for you guys today. For those of you who want to go out for a girls' night out, I came up with a hairstyle that's, you know, very girly but still a little funky because it's straight on the ends, a nice glamorous makeup, and then I have an outfit for you guys. Something really fun, so let's start first with the hair. So to start off the hair, yes, do you guys like how I look right now? I've got it all pinned up, looks crazy. I already did the bottom section here. What I'm going to do is have it wavy, but on the ends I'm going to leave it straight just for something a little bit more funky. So what I'm doing is taking about 1-inch sections like this, and I'm taking a 3/4 inch iron. This is my iron one from Sally's, but you guys can use whatever iron that you like, and you don't have to have one that's an actual curling iron. You can use a rod. I'm going to open it up, take my hair and wrap it in a spiral motion around the hair, and then I leave the ends out, probably about 3 inches of the hair, so the ends are straight but the top part is wavy. So just leave this for about 20 seconds or so till it curls. And then once it's been heated up, what I do is drop it in my hand and I let it sit for a bit so it can cool, because if you drop it right away it's gonna lose its waviness. And then do you see how it's wavy there but the end is straight? So I'm gonna keep doing that all around my head in 1-inch sections. Okay, for the bang part, I have like a fringe going on here. This part, I don't really do the waviness. I just kind of curl it, and let me show you guys. So I just take the base of it and I curl it away from my face. And then I'll loosen it up. I'll leave a little bit of the ends out, but I'll curl the base. And you kind of fluff this out, and as the day goes on, it kind of softens a bit, so it's like really soft and flowy, and then the ends are just straight. And if you guys want it to be more funky, you can leave a longer piece at the end out. So do you see how I did that? And then I just sweep it back so that way my hair kind of swoops back. Now for the final step is the crown, whatever. This little section right here. Since my hair is really fine, what I do to kind of add volume, and especially to help my hairstyle last a while without having to wash every day, I use some dry shampoo. My favorite is the Bumble & Bumble one. I use the black because my roots are pretty dark right now. I spray this on the roots. It helps control oil. It gives me some volume. It makes my hair look thicker. I absolutely love that stuff. It's such a cool product. Okay, so we're going to take this crown here, and I'm going to tease it because, again, my hair is really fine, so I have to add some volume. There's a couple ways you can do it. I take a comb like this, and this is what my hairdresser taught me. Hi, Amanda! Take 2 fingers, and you're just going to gently push down the hair. You don't want to do this too rough because obviously you don't want your hair to break. You can do it that way, or you can take an actual teasing brush. I got this from Amazon. It's just a boar bristle brush, just a teasing one. And then what I do is just tease the roots, and then you can take a little bit of hairspray. The one I'm using right now is the Wella Professional Stay Firm. Apply this to the roots, let it set a bit, and then you can finish styling it by again, take a 1-inch section and taking your iron, and again, just wrap it on, and then leave the ends out so it's straight on the bottom. Okay, so once you have everything kind of curled, you can kind of fluff up the roots, and you can tease sections if you want. I just finger through it a little bit, and then I take a little bit more hairspray, kind of pump up the roots a bit. Just do a quick spray. You know, we got to get some little snooky action going on here. And then you can spray a little bit more in the hair just to kind of set it, and you're good to go. So let's get started on the makeup. So to start our makeup, I'm going to tell you guys what I did for the foundation because obviously I have makeup on, and yes, I have one eye done, so you can stare at that while I talk about the foundation. What I'm wearing right now, because it's summer, because normally you guys know I like the Cover FX foundation, amazing coverage, but it has a dewy finish, and since I get a little bit more oily right now, this doesn't work for me during the summer, so I switched to my old reliable Estee Lauder Double Wear. It's amazing coverage, doesn't break me out, and that's what I'm wearing right now. And then if you need a little bit of powder, I try not to wear it often, but when I'm on camera, just because I get some shine bouncing back, I have to wear some powder. So I use the Cover FX Mineral Foundation, and this is the number N30. It's just for a reference. Okay, bronzer. Let's start with that. I'm using the Guerlain one, and this is number 01 bronzing powder. I'm just taking a rounded brush like this, kind of swirling it in. I'm going to put it just under my cheekbones, just to kind of give my cheekbones definition. This is a great trick. My cheekbones actually aren't as prominent as they look on camera, but that's because I always put a bit of this powder under here. And then to thin out my face and make it more elongated, I put a little bit more here on the sides of my temple. If you notice, like Kim Kardashian's makeup artist, who's a sweetheart by the way, but if you put, if you leave this part kind of highlighted and under the eyes, it just gives a lot of dimension to your face and it looks really, really good in photos. So I'm going to buff this just like that. And if you want to make, if you have a little bit of double chin, you could put a little bit under here too. Now for the blush, I'm going to use one of my new favorite blushes, is the Kat Von D ones. This is the color Wish, and it's just a very soft peachy color. I'm going to use that same brush and just apply this right here on the cheekbones. I'm going to leave this part right here blank so it looks more highlighted. So just do kind of a streak of that right on top of the bronzer. Now for the eyes, I'm going to use my base. I'm using the MAC Paint Pot in Painterly. This is the one I used to use years ago. I don't know why I quit using it, but it's a great product because if you have any sort of veins or anything showing on your eyes, this almost acts like a concealer and primer in one. So just apply that all over the lid and up to the brow. And then what we're going to do, let me grab my tape. You're going to take a piece of Scotch tape, and this is optional because I kind of wanted a more of an angle out here, and putting the tape down on myself, it just helps get that a cleaner line. Take it, put it on the back of your hand a couple times so it's not super sticky, just because your eye area is delicate. You're going to pretend that your lower lash line is just extending out. That's the angle you're going to put on your eye. So just put the tape down like that, press it down so you don't get any shadow following through there. And then you're going to take any sort of black eyeliner. This is going to be our starting point for the base. Go right along that tape. Stay under the crease. I don't want to come too far out here because then we start getting a really funky cat eye. And then put a little bit along the lash line because I want it dark there. Just like that. And then we're going to smudge it out with a really small pencil brush. So take that pencil brush and just start sweeping it inwards to form a dark base. Now you're going to go in with a little bit bigger crease brush and the color Homecoming. Let me show you guys what this looks like. It's one of my favorite eyeshadows we have. Do you see how it's kind of a taupey, silvery color? It's an amazing color because it's neutral, but it's still something different. I'm going to put this in the crease and just come all the way in and then buff it out. Same brush. Now I'm going to go in with a matte finish color eyeshadow that's the same as my skin. For me it's Beaches and Cream. And we're just going to put this above Homecoming just to soften the whole thing out. So just buff this out. Can't talk. Buff this out right under the brow. Then we're going to darken this outer corner some more. So go back in with that pencil brush and a black eyeshadow. This is Corrupt. Blackest eyeshadow on the market, I must say so myself. If you have not tried Corrupt, you need to try it. It's very dark. We're going to put this right along that tape in the outer part of the eye and just blend it inwards. And this is pretty much just going to set that eyeliner that I put on earlier as the base. Now we're going to go in with a flat stiff brush and a pigment. Now I will say something about this. This is Paparazzi. It's a gorgeous dark gunmetal kind of glittery color. If you're new to makeup or you haven't had much experience with it, don't try this product. Use a pressed eyeshadow instead. Anytime you guys have a loose powder and it's dark, it can fall out. It can be really messy to work with, but it does have great color payoff. So what I do is I take the brush, I dip it in the container, and I press it into the lid, tap off the excess so you don't get too much fallout. So tap that on there, and what I'm going to do is put this over the black and then just slightly blend it onto the lid. I want to leave this part in here blank so I can put a lighter color in there later. Take that same brush, now we're going to go in with the pigment New Year's Eve. It's just a light shimmery kind of golden color. Same thing, press that brush into the lid to pick up the pigment, and we're just going to pat this on the center part of the lid and then blend it over into that gunmetal color. Now you can remove the tape, and it may take off a little foundation, so we'll fix that in a second. But let's do the under eye part first. So you're going to take a teal eyeliner. I'm using the Urban Decay one. Hold on, let me sharpen it really quick. Which, by the way, if you guys want a good sharpener, the Sephora dual-ended one is the best sharpener on the market. It doesn't break your pencils at all. It's a great product. So take your favorite teal eyeliner or whatever color you want for a pop under here. You can do purple, green, whatever you want. I'm just going to smudge this under the lower lash line and go all the way in. Now to line the waterline, take that same pencil, and you could go in with either a teal or a blue. Let me show you the options. I want a blue just because it pops more, but this is the color Fame if you want a teal. If you want a blue, this is Electric. I'm going to go with Electric. Take your eyeliner pencil and dip it in there. It just makes it easier to run it in the waterline because sometimes when you use a brush, you can stab your eye out. So for me, a pencil's easier. Pull it down and just run this in the waterline. Then to smudge out that liner underneath, you're going to go in with that pencil brush again, wipe it off really well. I'm going in with Poolside, which is a really pretty teal color. We're just going to smudge this on top of the eyeliner. Now to clean up under here, you can take your favorite liquid concealer. I really like the Maybelline Fit one. I don't have it with me right now, so I'm using the NARS one, which is okay too. It's just a little bit more expensive, but whatever you have, just something that's light and liquidy. Just put a streak of that, and then take a soft dome brush, anything that's just very fluffy and soft eye brush, and you're going to sweep this under the eyes just to hide the eye bags and soften everything under here. Then my favorite trick for brightening under the eyes, I like to take a matte white eyeshadow. Now obviously if you have dark skin, go for something that's more like this, a light tan color. You don't want something too light for you, but I'm taking a matte white eyeshadow. This is White Lies, and that same fluffy kind of soft dome brush, sweep it under the eyes, and do you see how it helps brighten the area? And it just smooths everything out, and you can come down here just a little bit just to get that kind of halo effect on your face. Then to pull this whole look together, I'm going to put some false lashes on. Again, this is optional. I'm using the Red Cherry DW ones. They're really wispy looking. I'm not going to do every part of the step because I've done a video already on how to do false lashes, but what you're going to do is take some Duo Lash Adhesive. I like the dark one. Put a thin layer on the lash, let it sit for a minute until it gets a little bit tacky. It'll start to get darker in color, and then you can just set them on your actual lash line. So I'm going to apply those, and then we'll do the lips. Now for the lips, I'm going to take MAC's lip liner in Vino. It's a dark kind of plummy color. We're just going to line the outside of the lips with it. Now for the lipstick, I'm going to start off with a purple color. This is Makeup Geek's Famous. Let me show you guys what it is. I don't know why I don't wear this more often because it's a really pretty color. See how it's just a kind of a pinky purple color? I'm going to take a small brush because I want to put this just on the outer part of the lip. So take your little brush and your lip color. We're going to put this on the outer part of the lips, leaving the center part of it light. Now for the center part of the lips, I'm going to do a lighter color. This is the color Innocent, and it's kind of a soft peachy pink color. Isn't that pretty? We're going to take that same brush, wipe it off, and we're just going to put this on the center part of the lips and blend the two colors together. So for the outfit for my girls' night out, I got this super cute dress from Charming Charlie's for only $40. Great price for it. I love it because it has the black cotton up top, but it has the red part on the bottom, and this fabric is super flowy, so it's very feminine and very girly. And then to pair with it, I put this belt that I got from Express, and I love how it has gold metal, so it's something kind of funky and different, and it contrasts against the black and the red. And I got it from Express for a really inexpensive price. And then the shoes, you guys know I love my Jessica Simpson shoes. I chose a nude heel, and I love how it has the ankle strap, and they're very comfortable. You can wear them all night long and it won't hurt your feet at all. And then lastly, for the purse, I got this clutch from BB, and I love how it has the gold and the black texture to it. And if you like, you can open it up. It has a strap. You can just throw it over your shoulder and you're good to go. So that is my complete outfit for the girls' night out. I love how it turned out. Click on the link below and I'll have everything listed, where I bought it, what products I use, all that great stuff. So check that out. But I hope you ladies have fun together and be safe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.